Darn it, Mildred. How by golly did the dog get its teeth stuck in the VCR?
The SoBerry Show!
Hey everybody, welcome to my show. I'm gonna try something different today. I'm gonna try to do the SoBerry Show on and post it on my SoBerrySaysIt site, just because I really don't know if I should post on two different sites. Maybe I can start doing all my posting and then eventually start doing my lives and everything on the SoBerrySaysIt site. That way I can, I get the same amount of subscribers and stuff like that, and both of you watch both channels, so maybe it'll work out better. You're watching one channel and seeing both my shows when I do put them out. So I started out doing these videos I don't know, what's it been, about 4 years ago? Probably about four years ago. I had a channel, still got it, SoBerry Adventures. And on SoBerry Adventures I did a couple videos with my kids, and then nighttime was about the time that I could do videos because the kids, they was awake. So I started eating meals and doing like food review things of just me eating some meals. Sometimes I would eat 3-4 chicken sandwiches from Jollibee's or just whatever. So I've got a lot of videos on there, so sometimes if you feel like it, just go over to SoBerry Adventures and check out some of those eating videos. I did them over the years and don't really do them anymore because of just starting diabetes. So I still like posting videos on that channel. It's a good channel. I don't think being here in the Philippines and stuck in this area, I don't really get too many adventures, but it's still a good channel. But yeah, that's what I did years ago, and then I started SoBerry Stuff. SoBerry Stuff ended up being a kind of a Family Guy. I just redid. I watch Family Guy. I'm a big Family Guy show fan, I guess. And I started seeing some of the videos, and I started thinking, I think if he said this, it would be better than what he just said, or maybe Brian should do this. So I started kind of getting in there and changing stuff around a little bit, and apparently you guys like it because I started getting a lot of comments, a lot of subscribers on that channel. Back whenever I started that channel, YouTube was letting you put shorts on there, and there was getting to be a lot of shorts, and I was thinking, I could put shorts on here and people would watch them, and I could get monetized quick and start earning money, because that's the whole goal of everything, is to earn that money. But anyways, I enjoy putting videos out, but apparently YouTube's policy now, in the middle of the football game, they said time out, and we're not going to count your shorts as watch time now. So put some long videos out. So after you got about 500, 600 shorts on there, people really don't want to watch your long-term videos anymore. I mean, maybe they would if but apparently I've put some long-term videos out, 2-3 minutes long, and people say, hey, them shorts is better, I can watch them on my phone. So my long-term videos really don't do that good. So I've come to the conclusion that that's become a shorts channel. And I still enjoy putting Family Guy stuff on it and other stuff on it occasionally because, you know, I like to get the reactions of you guys. I like to get the comments and say, hey, you know, why did Stewie do that? And, you know, and that way I could tell them, hey, I didn't write the show. I just, you know, post stuff on there. But anyways, go to SoBerry Stuff, all one word. Check that channel out too. If you like Family Guy and you're a Family Guy fan, like me, go over there to SoBerry Stuff and watch it. If not, stay on this page because, you know, I am at least opinionated on here and I can at least talk to you guys face to face without having to hide behind a big bologna sandwich or, you know, a Peter Griffin cartoon. At least I could talk straight to you guys. And hopefully you'll watch my videos and hopefully you'll, you know, get entertained by some of the videos that I do put out. My whole goal in these videos, you know, I'm a big car fan too. Family Guy fan, car fan, and I wanted to get a garage and start working on vehicles. I don't want to do that for the public, but I'd like to work on my own vehicles. I'd like to fix a car for my kids. You know, they get old enough to learn to drive, and that way I can have a vehicle for them and upkeep on it and all that. But anyways, I could take you guys along. I don't know how many of you know how to change a starter or alternator on a car and tire. I used to do that when I was younger. I owned a garage when I was, I'd say, younger in the United States. And I learned to work on vehicles, and I'm getting old now. I'm an old man now. And I'm not able to do a whole lot. No motor changes and none of that stuff. But I can at least change a tire, I hope. Well, anyways, that's something else that I'm looking forward to in the future. Maybe you guys can follow along if I ever do find a garage around here or find a home that has like a, you know, a garage or a workspace, and I can get something, tinker with it, fix it up a little bit. And hopefully when I go back to the United States, and I've been over here many, many, many years, and the kids, they want to go to the United States, check everything out, travel around. So when I was there before, when I was younger, and I used to have a travel trailer, and I used to have a van, and I would just go. Felt like going, I would go and travel around Florida, seeing things. I have a son who's grown now, but when he was younger, I used to say, hey, today we're getting in the vehicle and going to Sarasota, or going to Daytona, just to go. And thought I would take the kids, my other kids, take them over there and let them travel around. And I have a daughter, and she keeps saying, oh, what about us going to Canada? And I said, Canada's too far away to go, but you never know. You might decide, let's go to Canada, eh? We can go over there, because that's what it's all about. I make fun of Canadians sometimes, the way they talk, but I would probably go up there and enjoy myself if it wasn't cold. So I go to Ancestry and that family search sometimes and check out my history, and I don't think I've got any family over there in Canada or Canadian ancestors. I've got a few like American Indian ancestors, and my sister took a DNA test, and from what they found out, a lot of, I think, black or African American in our family. So, biggest majority, they said, is African American. So either they don't know what they're talking about, or I identify as black. I don't really know. Being, blonde-eyed and blue-haired, I don't really know. So, but I know we have a lot of European in us, a lot of Indian in us, a lot of stuff like that in us, but no Canadians. So, that's just the way it is. I'm originally from Sarasota, Florida. I was born there and kind of raised there. I used to go to the beach all the time, and actually I'd go to the beach almost every weekend or daytime, and kind of enjoy myself over there. It was a great place to grow up when I was younger. The city was good. You didn't really have to lock your doors and windows back then. You could go in there and lay down and get some breeze. And how many people can say that now, that they just go in their house and open their windows up so they can get a good breeze without worrying about somebody breaking in there and stealing your old-timey color television set that took 2 people to carry. So that's the way it is. People nowadays, they just like to steal and rob, and I guess that's why some people carry guns, so they can defend their homes. When you get kids in the house, you really don't want guns in your house and stuff, and it's a shame because the way bad people are. And I was doing a video the other day, and I did a video outside, talking about bad people and stuff. I used to do my videos outside every once in a while, and I'd walk to the gas station over there or the store, and I'd, have my camera in my hand, and hey everybody, this here's SoBerry and YouTube, and I was worried about people because I had somebody try to snatch my phone out of my hand, and worried about people stealing my camera. And around, it's not a bad area. It's, I've lived here many years, and it was actually a good area. But if you have the highways in front of your house, a lot of times you get the bad people going through. And I had kids try to steal my phone out of my hand, old cheap Android. And I had a kid try to steal my old cheap action camera. I didn't have my good one out there, but I had them try to steal my stuff. And those are mostly just riffraff, heathen, I call them heathen morons, that just, they're going down the highway. I mean, they probably live around here, but they're like, the highway's there, we could just go over there and take their stuff, and let that foreigner, he just go buy him a new one. So, I don't really know. But I was out there filming, and I was sitting there at the waiting shed, that little area that I usually film at and show that big building. Well, I was sitting out there and would talk and kind of turn my head a little bit to kind of look down the road, and I'd looking at the back of my head. And, if you look, I really don't have any hair on the top of my head, but I kept seeing these little ripples, and I thought, what the heck, is my hair, do I got a little bit of hair there, and the hair's kind of wavy, or what's the deal with that? And I couldn't figure it out. And then I got inside here, I went to do the edit and stuff, came a couple of days later, and I did a close-up on one of my pictures, and, dagnabbit, that's not my hair in there, that's my head. My head's wrinkled. Like a bag of beans, it's wrinkled. And, I guess because I did lose weight, last year at this time, and all them years I was so heavy, and had fat and big fat head. Had a crease in the back of my head, and an old fat head. Hey, you old fat head. And since I got diabetes bad and I had to go to the hospital and everything, I said, the doctor told me you could die, you know. So I figured my goal was to lose this weight. Lose the weight. I couldn't walk through the door. I had to turn kind of sideways and stuffle up through that door. But now I noticed I've slimmed down some. You see this? Probably a waddle. I get one of them turkey waddles on my neck. But slimming down, and I really got into dieting in about November of last year. Of not really OMAD dieting, one meal a day, but you know, kind of just one main meal a day. But I wanted to lose this weight, and I wanted to get this diabetes off of me because I want to be around to watch my kids grow up. And it's a shame when you have diabetes and you figure and stuff, and it affects your whole life. But anyways, I noticed that the other day, and I said, hey, I'm all wrinkled up head, like a big sack of beans looking thing. So I don't know if anybody else noticed it or not. Maybe it was just me, because I'm, you know, picky for that kind of stuff. But I enjoyed sitting down in here in this workshop I got. It's not my bedroom, it's a workshop. So I enjoy sitting down in here and doing videos sometimes at nighttime, just to keep in touch with everybody. And plus it's a little bit safer than being outside. Plus I'm not around a lot of buttholes. Outside seems like there's buttholes around here, and when you're out there filming and they just yell at you or stuff like that. It's just, you know, you think, hey, heathens, they need to go to church. So anyways, try to stay inside here and stuff for my family. That way I can keep dieting. My kids go to school, and when they come in I can see them and stuff like that. I'm really thinking about moving. I eventually need to go back to the United States, take them with me so they can see things. Like I said, I've been here 16 years, at least 16 years that I know of, but need to go back to the United States. I have a mother over there and a brother and a sister over there, and like 752 cousins, but I really just need to go back over there to, after all this time, just so my kids can see it, and that way they can see how life is, how school is, because over here they have good schools. They have really, they teach kids English along with the Tagalog. It's not like, you know, you're in a foreign country and, you know, your kids come in and they say, oh, I know English now, Mama. So, you know, they grow up learning English and Tagalog and things like that. And my daughter, she was in a class and she was learning Japanese. So, which was good. All learn them languages and stuff, and I try to teach them a little Spanish every once in a while, but it's harder, you know. I still haven't learned Tagalog yet, and somebody, you know, that speaks Tagalog talks to me, and I'm like, and you know, thinking to myself, I don't have a clue what they were talking about. But anyways, I just wanted to more or less get on here again and, you know, make a video letting everybody know that I'm probably going to start doing the SoBerry shows on this channel. I mean, I might still play them on my the SoBerry show channel, but I think I'm going to start doing them on here along with my regular videos that I do on SoBerrySaysIt. That way I can kind of narrow it down to one channel. You probably hear noise in the background, the kids in there watching TV. I think what is that movie that's on, Spirited Away? Maybe? Some kind of cartoon, Japanese cartoon, or whatever it is. Anyways, they are in there watching that, and I just come in here to do videos. Sometimes I go outside and try to do videos. I thought, all that noise in here, and the kids, and my son and daughter and all, and they play music real loud in here, and I thought, copyright strike. So I figured I would go outside and sit down over there, wait in the shed, and try to do, videos and vlogs and things like that. And hey, it's me, and people, like I said, are buttholes over here. A lot of them turn their music up real loud outside. That'll show him. And the first thing goes to my mind is copyright strike. So it's hard for me to do videos, and it's hard for me to do stuff everywhere. This is why I think about moving, going and getting me a place. I have to find the right place with a nice area in front, and where people don't play their music real loud, and people don't ride in front of you and rev their motors up and laugh at you, and kind of think of the laugh, that laugh on Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, where he found out he was going the wrong way, and John Candy and all them laughing, and that evil kind of devilish laugh. Well, anyway, that's the way some of the people do here, and they come up to you and rev their motors up, turn the music up, and yell at you for not vlogging somebody and stuff. It's like they go out of their way. Let me know in the comments if you don't like my video and you want to give it that thumbs down, or if you do like my video and want to give it that thumbs up, or click that subscribe button if you're on your phone, or click that subscribe button right there, and if you're on your computer, roll that mouse over there and click on it, and that way it's free and it don't cost you anything, but it does help me out a lot. Okay, that's all I got. God bless everybody and take care. I have a birthday coming up here. When is it? I'm looking at the calendar right there. The 24th. I think today is the 15th, and I have a birthday coming up on the 24th. Now, don't ask me my age, because, it's old. I'm pretty well old. I ain't old enough to collect Social Security yet. I wish, but I'm old. Anyways, take care, everyone. God bless.